Alright, Canadians, we are back. That's right, it's time to continue our Canadian civilization. We just got started. This is the second episode, alright? It's still only 3,240 BC. Just basically done some exploration with our first warrior unit. We are not making the same mistakes that we made with Sweden this time. Instead of going after military units and scouts, we're starting to build up our city right away. So we already have a worker. I mean, we're already turned 19. We already have a worker. We already have a shrine being built. Next after the shrine is to get a workboat, but I think I may just do a quick purchase of a workboat. We do have a lot of gold per turn, and there's other things that I want to build in that time, like a granary eventually. I do want to get a few archery units as well to protect ourselves, and eventually get a scout, because it is good to know everything. But the library is going to be done in 9 turns as well, so, and with the shrines, so it would be perfect to start building a library after that. So I wanted to purchase a workboat, and it's 240. Yeah, we'll be there soon enough. So I think it would be quicker and a better idea to purchase a workboat and build everything else, okay? So we're still in a exploration stage. We've met, what, 2 other civilizations, Byzantium and Songhai. All right, so far, can't tell where their capital city is. I'm sure Songhai is somewhere over here, and I don't know where Byzantium was. I saw their one warrior unit was down here, but it was so far into it, they could have came from anywhere, okay? So I was asking you, Canadians, in the last video, where should we settle our next city, because we do want to get on top of that. We want to expand as quick as we can, especially with this Mount Fuji right here, and a lot of the Canadians saying that we've got to get Mount Fuji under control. There's some good hills right here that you could work. There is a luxury sugar resource right here, so what I'm thinking, instead of, we wouldn't put a city on this side of Mount Fuji. I'd like to put it on this side, because you can't cross across Mount Fuji. So say we put the city here, or here, or here. Fuji would automatically count as like a barrier. You know what I mean? It would be a good defensive city if you put it right on this side, and it would be easy to get from here to here. So I'm thinking maybe put the city on this hill, so it would help with production right away, and you can nab up this sugar resource. Okay, get one city right there, another city right here. Instead of having 3, just have like 1, 2, 3, and then we can move up here for 4, right? Instead of growing cities really close to each other, it seems like we can spread out our cities right here to take advantage of the resources. Okay, so I will try to get a settler done, but I'm not going to rush towards it. If Songhai gets a city there before we do, so be it. I'm not going to sacrifice. What we need to do is get that workboat going, and then we can start on the settler. All right, so that's enough preparing. Let's keep her going. Yeah, there's the Byzantiums right there. Okay. Pantheon founded. Okay, so an unknown civilization has started worshipping Pantheon of the gods. They have chosen the belief goddess of protection. All right, 30% increase in city range combat strength. So that's pretty good for defense. All right, it goes this way. Let's get up on this hill just to see a bit more. All right, so we got a barbarian encampment, but that's okay. They're surrounded by forests and hills everywhere, so they're not going to be able to move quite quickly. I don't want to go too much farther up with the warrior, because he's got to come back down to protect this worker unit, because I'm eventually going to want to go down to these tiles. So I think right now with the warrior, we're going to head back. All right, that's enough exploration done with the warrior unit. I can build some scouts eventually, but we know where our first cities are going. The first one's going right here. The second one's going right here, so we don't need to go any farther. I need to use this warrior to protect this worker. All right, so let's just keep it going. Keep her up. Come on now. How many more turns for this farm? Hang on, I'll do it in the next turn. Let's see what happens here. Alright, there's another. Okay, so we're going to retreat. That's fine, don't worry about them. We just got to make sure this guy gets back, keep him in the same tile as our worker. Farm's going to be done in 2 turns. Okay, next turn. We can just keep going here. We know what we got to do. Just slowly but surely growing. It's a bit slow right now just because we didn't get this, the scouts right away, and we could be exploring a lot faster. But don't worry, eventually when the city gets going, it will become a lot faster. Excuse me. Alright, so we'll bring our warrior down here. Yeah, we can just keep going next turn here. I'll keep an eye on the... man, I really want to get Mount Fuji. I really do. But you know what I want to do? I want to get you Canadians in on this as well. We haven't done this for any of the series, and I don't know why. I remember in Civilization 4, I was a big-time Civilization 4 player, and I loved it because... it was a lot more complicated, which was tough to get used to, but at the end of the day, it was a lot of fun as well. You could basically like go up here and draw on the map and like label stuff. So what I want to do is I want to start labeling landmarks and monuments, like this big river we could call the Rideau Canal, right? I know it's not going through Ottawa, but we could come up with some stupid stuff like that. So I won't name them. I'll leave the Canadians to name them. They're your landmarks, okay? They're not mine. They're your landmarks. So any landmarks that you guys see, don't just say like, oh, this forest or this hill. You know, come up with something that's good. Like Mount Fuji, we could call something else. All right, the Rideau Canal, we could call something else. Just notice that. If you guys notice big landmarks that could have cool names, come up with them, because I could commentate better with saying stuff like, oh, the enemy's at the tail of the Rideau Canal, just stuff like that. All right. So landmarks. That's something new that we could incorporate to this civilization series. All right. So we'll keep going here. Yep, Songhai is still walking around. See what I mean? That's why I wanted to get up there, but I'm not going any farther. Yep. Alright, so come back in the city. You can come back on Toronto. Did you finish? Yes, they finished they finished the farm. So they want to go down here for the next farm. Okay, so we'll start building there. Toronto's going to grow in 3 turns. That's perfect. Yeah, citizen management, hang on. Yeah, slowly but surely. That's why it's taking forever to build everything right now. We're not working any tiles that have production, but don't worry about that. Eventually that'll turn around when our population goes up, alright? Yeah, there really isn't any more, there really isn't any hills around here for Toronto. It's just, we got to get Toronto to be a very populated city. So, world's most progressive people, those are social policies, don't worry about that. Alright, farm, warrior unit, just stay with these workers, make sure nothing happens to them. Next turn, yep. Alright, there's a Byzantine scouts, Pantheon founded, alright. They have chosen the belief oral tradition. 1+ culture from plantations. Okay, we didn't need that one anyways. Oh, let's look at this one. Ah, crap. They have chosen the belief of sacred path, which is 1+ culture from jungle tiles. So that was actually something I was looking forward to, because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. You could have 4+ culture from these jungle tiles, and all this jungle up here with another city we could have had. But it's not the end of the world. There's other beliefs that we can help out with. We don't have a freaking, hang on a sec. Seems like there's a lot of civs out there trying to get on top of faith right away. Yeah, we got to get 25 faith still to get the next. So if we're going to be faith, we got to get this Mount Fuji to take advantage of these 3 faith, all right? So we're a bit behind in faith, but that's not the end of the world, all right? We made that, we're not really a faith-based civilization. I'm sure there's other ones out there right now, like Ethiopia and the Celts. They're probably out there right now. You're going to stay put? Alright, yeah, they're looking around. So it looks like they spent some time building a scout. Another Pantheon. Alright, man, fertility rates, 10% faster growth rate. So a lot of people are getting some upgrades here. We're not. Seems like a lot of people built that shrine right away. City of Toronto now has 4 citizens. Good. Songhai, that was the one. Songhai has started worshipping fertility rites, okay? There you go. I can hit him. Now I can use this warrior unit to finish him off. Perfect. It won't matter. Don't worry. He's not gonna. The barbarians won't do anything to us. All right. We got warriors that can protect them. And this way, if I manually, I won't put the workers on automated, so they won't get scared by what do you call it? Barbarians that are getting too close. So we finished writing. What do I want to go for next? The wheel might not be bad because we can get that water mill. Just trying to think. What do we need around here? I want to get a settler eventually. You know what? Let's just get the basics out of the way right now. Archery and mining, because eventually we're going to need them. And they lead to the other techs anyway. So let's just get the basic 4 out of the way. So Shrine's going to be done in 1 turn. Perfect. We're going to be growing in another 15 turns, which is decent. Alright. I'd imagine the other cities are around 3 population, maybe 4. Remember, we did get that bonus, right? And I'd imagine other civilizations might not have a worker just yet because they spent time on shrines and scouts. So don't worry about it. All right, so we can go for another one. I want to go after Liberty now because we can take advantage of that settler eventually and the production and a worker. We've already got the culture stuff from tradition. There's some other good ones in here, but I want to keep on going after. I want to get this settlers. Yeah, and this production, the Republic. And if we get this first, it'll give us 1+ culture anyway, so it'll increase our culture. Alright, so the next policy is in 13 turns. Alright, not horrible. Not the greatest, but not horrible. So we finished this shrine. Some people were saying that we should go after the Great Library. I'm not going to make that same mistake where we use our main city to build up a wonder right away, unless we have like 2 other cities that can build up their own stuff. I'm not going to make that same mistake. I'm not going to build a workboat. Alright, we can purchase one. In 1 turn, actually, we can purchase a workboat. Granary. No, we don't need a granary. We're going to have enough food in Toronto. Let's go after that library right now. Well, scout maybe? No. Let's go after that library. Oh, 19 turns. Hang on. Archery, 19 turns. I need a settler. You know what? Let's start building that settler. Yeah, let's start building that settler. Let's get that settler out of the way. 18 turns, yes. But we are going to have a workboat purchased in 1 turn, which will help out building that settler. And once we get this farm done, it's food plus production, I think, for settlers. So, and we've already hit 4 populations, so we can stunt our growth for right now. So yeah, you guys were right. We got to get that Mount Fuji, catch up on the faith, and just have a good foothold out there, not be pinned back. Because if someone builds a city right here, we're going to be pinned back right away, and I don't want that. So let's get a foothold out there. Let's build that farm. All right. Now we can purchase that workboat. Okay, 240. Yep. So we have 0 gold, but we're still making 5 gold per turn, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, and then we're gonna make more gold when we get this this crab. Wait, is it? Yeah, 1 plus food and 1 plus gold when we start working it. So that'll be good. All right, you get out there. Very nice. Work that tile. Very nice. Didn't it say 1 plus gold? It's only given. Oh well, whatever. All right, so now they're down to 14 turns. Can I make this go any faster? If I go on production, I'll go down to 12 turns. What's the difference? Yeah, there's nothing else that changes. Hang on. Yeah, I should be on production right here. All right, be on production right now. Get that settler done in 12 turns. Yeah, you're gonna finish the farm. Perfect. So there's another resource improved. So you see what I mean? Unlike the Super Swedes where we were building scouts and military units, already by turn 30, we have a workboat getting the luxury resources, 2 tiles that have been improved by farms, and a worker unit that is continuing to build up. Okay. So we're building Toronto, slowly but surely building Toronto, and we're already starting on our 2nd city this time. So it's good. Alright, so yeah, we can still, it's not going to be, ooh, should I go with a farm? Let me go on this side, because this farm will give us, I need to work these tiles, because these tiles are production tiles. Okay, so we got to work that. Yep. So we just keep on flying through. We don't have to worry about the rest of the map, because everything is right here. I'm not scouting anywhere else. It doesn't matter if anyone settles anywhere else. We're too early for anyone to be declaring war on us right now, so don't worry. Okay, so build that farm. You're going to stay put right there. Protect those guys next turn. Yep, Venice. Oh, great. We met Greece. Greetings. All right. Very nice done. Ooh, you know what? I got writing already, didn't I? Can we accept the embassy? Yes, you have an embassy. Let's accept the embassies. That deal works. Good. So there's Greece all the way up here. I should try to do that with Songhai and, what's their face? Byzantium. So hang on a sec. Byzantium, do they have... Yeah. Oh, they do not have writing. Okay, okay. Well, if I could get a quick... No, let's wait for them to get writing. I don't want to give it to them for free. And Askia, do you guys have writing? Yes, you do. All right, so accept embassy there. There you go. Let's see how far Askia is away from us. All right, so Askia is right there, all right? Not too far away. So, yeah, Mount Fuji is right in the middle of us. So that's what I mean. We definitely got to get a city right there. Maybe even I should put the city on this side of it. No, this sugar resources too. Yeah, you got to get maybe a city right here and then maybe a 3rd city up here to get these banana, and this marble. And then you have like a 1, 2, 3 punch, and then you can get these cities back here afterwards. Yeah, all right. That's why we're going after that 2nd social party as well. So that'll be good. So we just got to hope that Songhai is not building up any settlers, all right? They still only have 3 populations, so they could be building one as we speak right now. And hopefully they go to the left, you know, or up. Hopefully they don't go down there. I'll get pissed off if they take that right away. All right, it won't be the end of the world, but I really have set my sights on that improvement. I want that wonder. I do want that wonder. We got to get to 30 to get a freaking Pantheon. Jesus, we do need that for our faith increase as well. So we're going to go after mining. All right, we're just going to get the basics out of the way first. Keep on going. We got to get that settler built right away, man. Nah, I was thinking maybe use the warrior unit to go up here. Maybe if I see a settler, I can try to mess with them just to delay him. But I got to keep this worker alive, and I got to keep him working. I can't afford for a barbarian to come in and take him away. Or just to distract him where I got to put him in the city. I don't want that. No, we'll just we'll let everyone else go around. Again, if they build their city right there, what are you going to do? I mean, I feel like we're quick on this, though. I feel like we are getting a settler out there pretty quick. So We just got to get a little bit of luck here, all right? So let's try to just fly through this because we're not doing anything else right now. We're not growing. We're just, yeah, I got to wait 7 turns and keep on using this worker. So slowly but surely, Canadians, don't worry. We're going to do this the right way this time. Construct that farm. All right, next turn. Farm should be done now. Let's see if Theodora has her, what's it called, writing done yet. We can go after that embassy. All right, so look, they got archers attacking these guys. Don't worry about that. We don't have to worry about them. If they come close to us, we'll deal with them. Let's see if Theodora has accepted an embassy yet. No, not yet. Still not yet. That's okay. We don't need it. Next turn. I just want to see where they are on the map. Come on, get that settler done. We need that settler. That's why I didn't want to build that workboat, because it would have taken an extra few turns. You know, I was fine with spending the money right now because we're making more money. We're making a good, solid profit. Worker. All right, so we finished the farm there. We got to get this farm done now. Okay, very nice. You're going to get it right up there. Protect those guys. Science. All right, what should we go after now? Let's go after construction, because that'll get the road, the wheel, which we both need. We don't need to get the calendar yet for that sugar resource. That's still a ways away. Let's get construction so we can get composite bowmen to defend ourselves. All right, because when that's done, we got to start building up some archers. Right now, we can get away with not having a military, but eventually we're going to need one. So let's get on top of that right now, because we need the wheel to connect them anyways, and the river. So it's the resource are the techs that get us to what's it called? Composite bowman, and also that Coliseum that's in that tech as well would come in handy as well. So might as well keep on going here. Yeah, I just want to get this settler gone, and let's try to get him over there and see if we can get that city built. Try to get that done in this video. So yeah, they're still attacking them over there. Yeah, 2 more turns. Okay, they want us to find natural wonders in the world. Eventually, we will. All right, so we're getting another social policy right here, which will be perfect. That'll give us the 1+ production for both cities. So now when we found our next city, we're going to get a increase in production right away, which will be great. Okay, Mombasa has become an easy blah, blah, blah. I'll help you out later, Mombasa. Where's Mombasa? All right, they must have... Oh, there's the barbarian encampment right there. Yeah, we'll help you guys out later. For right now, though, let's get Republic 1+ production in every city, and 5% production increase when producing cities. Oh, no, sorry. When constructing buildings in your cities. My bad. All right, so watch this. See the yield icon by Toronto? It's got that 1 production. Now we do this. Boom. Boom, baby. Now it's got the 2 production, all right? Not the biggest increase, but just a little bit. And now when we found our next city, it'll have the 2 production. So we don't even have to found it on this tile right here. We can just found it right here and then get the benefit of like 3 tiles with 2 production, okay? So I think I'm going to put the, yeah, the city's going to go right there. Because I do want it to be closer to this side with, I thought Songhai would be more around here. But it's more north than I thought, so right there would be perfect. And then 1, 2, 3, yeah, we can still reach that, no problem. Okay, so let's go next turn, and I think I can start to the workers have done enough now, so they can even if they have to hide, they'll be fine for right now. God damn it, Greece, stop healing. Why don't you go attack the archer? You could kill them in 1 turn. You guys are just staying put right there. I don't know what you guys are doing. All right, settler unit, let's go. Got to keep the warrior unit beside the settler unit at all times. Okay. Production. So what do we want to build next? Library, new. Archer might not be a bad idea to get going on. Worker. I can get a worker done next time. Library wouldn't be a bad idea, but not necessary just yet. We got to build up our city. Archer, I think, might not be a bad idea. Or worker. Another worker. You know what? No, we need to, yeah, if barbarians start happening, we need to just have composite bowman, yes, but just 1 archer just in case, because we are going to have 2 cities now. So we'll just start on that archer because, yeah, the tech, yeah, that's perfect timing. So let's try to get this city founded before Songhai does anything. Oh, their population is still at 3, so you know it's been stunted for a while. And that happens because building a settler, like our was right there, right? So, all right, so they're bringing archers up here. That's okay. All right, get down there. Where are they saying to put the city? They're saying to build my next city up there. I'm not going up here. I want Mount Fuji. I want Mount Fuji. All right, so I'm thinking right here. I'm thinking right there. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Okay, so Let me just make sure that these guys are okay. Construct that farm. All right, so with this worker, that's why I got that worker. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4 farms built in Toronto, which will definitely help the population growth and the production now. So that's good. Are you guys gonna do so? They just keep on taking it. They're content with just taking the shots from the archers and not moving in to attack them. Whatever. All right, Toronto demands Wales. Yeah. Eventually. All right, so let me just take a look at Mount Fuji, where I want to put the city. All right, so I want it to be 3 tiles away from this. So 1, 2, 3. So it can't be here, here. It's got to be here, 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 or here. If I put it here, 1, 2. Do I have enough food if I put it here? Hang on, I'm just looking around for where would I get food? Here. Yeah, that is one problem. Food. If I put them right here, I'd get the food a lot easier. But then I don't know if I'm gonna need. You know what? No. I'll just put a granary. Yeah, this is going right here. He's going right here. Found the city right there. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to grow this city, but that's why we build a granary for Ottawa, or we can just purchase this tile. You know what? That's what I'll do right now. Hang on. Worker units. We're gonna get over here to start building up Ottawa. All right. And in Ottawa, we are going to build a granary right away, all right? I'm not going to quick purchase it. 20 turns will be fine because, again, we can work tiles. But you see what I mean? It's working this tile. So what we can do is we've already got Mount Fuji. I don't need to work it just yet because that's not going to help us grow. We need to get the population up to 3 before we get this. So what I'm going to do for Ottawa is I'm going to quickly buy a tile, this tile right down here. Okay, buy that tile. Now, instead, we can work this tile to grow. And now, instead of 15 turns growing Ottawa will be up to 2 population in, in 8 turns, okay? So, I just had to quickly buy that. Eventually, we'll get this sugar resource. This sugar resource is not going to be taken by anybody else. Don't worry about that, all right? Yeah, and we are good. So, we did it. We founded Ottawa. The Ottawa Senators have been founded, and we did what we wanted to do. We got Mount Fuji, or you guys could rename it to something else, a nice landmark name. And we've taken the first step towards Songhai. Now, are they pissed off about that? No, they're not even pissed off. They don't covet lands that we currently own, so that's good. Theodora, can we accept embassy yet? No, we can't, okay? So we did what we wanted to do. I agree with the Canadians when they said you should expand to the left before you expand right, because no one's going to get here before you anyways. I think if we're going to go after our next city, because our next social policy can be another settler, all right, what we need to do is right down here, we need to get construction so we can get coliseums into the city so that can help our happiness, so that we can get that 3rd city. And I think if up here is open, we should definitely get our 3rd city up here so that we have 1, 2, 3, and then our 4th city could be right here, 4. And 4 cities will be enough to get going in this playthrough, all right? So there you go, Canadians. Let Prime Minister Superbman know how it's going, but I think we're definitely on a better track than we were in Sweden. Abso-freaking-lutely. All right, so I will see you in the next video.